Hello everyone and welcome to Budget All the Things. I am back. It has been a really long time since I have been on here and a lot has changed. Obviously, as you can see, the room isn't green anymore. And I'm also married. A lot has changed. I moved out of that green room and now I'm in an apartment with my husband and everything's going well. I am back to budgeting and I plan on sticking with this for a long time. And I figured, why not put it back in front of the camera where it belongs? So today we're going to go over everything and what is new and all of this. So first we're going to go over this calendar right here. So this calendar is interesting because it kind of keeps everything all together for me. So I'm filming today on Columbus Day. Happy Columbus Day, by the way. Or Indigenous Peoples Day, or whatever. However you say that. So I'm going to, if my Sharpie marker will work, check off, there we go, the 12th, the 13th, and today is the 14th. Man, my Sharpie marker does not want to work. The 14th. There we go. Okay. The 14th. Okay. So, how this works is for each week, I set aside an amount per paycheck. So I get paid every week, which is fantastic. And so this is how this works. Each paycheck, I will take out a certain amount of money to budget towards each bill. So car insurance, rent, National Grid, internet, that kind of thing. And you'll notice National Grid is NG, and I have it for two different apartments, 5F and 5A. I just moved into 5A in September, so I'm still trying to pay off National Grid for the last apartment and the new one. So working on that. Eventually, I'll have to start paying college as well because I'm in school, so I'll have to do a payment plan with them and go from there. So this is kind of how I keep track of how much money I'm setting aside for each individual bill. So we can go ahead and get started. I have a bills binder. Then I also got a new binder, and it is a savings binder, which is really, really cute. And I can show you the challenges, but not right now. You thought I was gonna show you. Trickster. Okay. So I made new labels and everything. So we're gonna hop right into this. And we're gonna move some stuff over. I'm actually gonna move this calendar over to the side because I want it to be out of the way. Something else that I use is this cup right here. This cup has quarters. It also has 6 50-cent coins, but obviously I'm just collecting. So this is all for quarters for laundry purposes. So we just use quarters for laundry whenever we need it. So this first envelope is my money that I'm going to be stuffing envelope. So that is what we will use. Then the rent is the first one. So let me grab my calculator here and we'll figure out how much I have on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we have 30 ones here. Set that there. Whoops. Ah! All right. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. $40 in fives. And let me do this. 30 and 40. And then we have for 10s, 10, 20, 30. I'm just going to go ahead and set them wherever because I don't have 50s or 100s today. And then 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60. So plus 160, 260. All right, so today we are stuffing $260. All right, so I have my money totals over here. This these videos that I'm making currently are all for the month of October, but this video in specific is for the first week of October and the second week of October, and that is because I haven't budgeted for it yet, so that's what we're gonna do. So for rent, for the first week of October, it is going to get $75. So we're gonna do 20, 40, 60, and then 70. Then we're gonna start using our fives here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's also gonna get another set because of the second week of October. Every week I have to set rent money aside. It just is what it is. So we will come back to this. I'm just gonna kind of set it here, set it aside. National Grid, let's see, is going to get for 5F, and that is gonna be 24. So we're gonna go 20, 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. And again, we're gonna set that aside. And I think that is it for the week of the 4th for the bills that I had to set aside. So we're actually gonna come back, and now we're gonna do the week of the paycheck of the 11th, Friday, October 11th, which is gonna be rent again for 75. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now that is it. So now I can take this money and kind of just combine it. And now we're good, except I like it where the bigger bills are in the front. Just my personal preference. Actually, I'm gonna do the little bills in the, I'll do little bills in the front. It will make it easier. For counting purposes anyways. Alright, so rent is officially covered. Why am I struggling so hard to do this today? Maybe I'm just rusty in doing this. I don't know. Alright, there we go. So rent is covered. Now National Grid is actually going to get both 5F and 5A payments from October 11. So it's going to get 24 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's also going to get 5A, which is 26, 30. So just 26. 10, 20, and is it 6? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. We're going to go with it. Okay, so now we can sort all of this out. And I'm going to put, oops, yeah, the big bills in the front again, because I think that's just better. I know I used to put the little bills up front, but putting the bigger bills up front helps me to count it better because I can just take it out and go 20, 40, 60. So National Grid is now covered. And we'll throw it in there. I am struggling. Welcome to the struggle bus today. All right. You'll just have to watch me struggle. There we go. All right. And now we'll move on to internet, which I believe is the last thing for my bills binder this week, which is going to be 35. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35. So that is perfect. And so for those of you who are new to budgeting, how this works is each time I stuff money into these bill envelopes, whenever I am ready to pay these bills, I will just simply take this money out and take it to the bank and then pay the bill. Like for internet example, I have Spectrum. So I pay on the app, on the Spectrum app. So I use my card for that. So I'll take this money, deposit it in the bank, and then use my card to pay it. Now, some people wonder, why do you take multiple trips? Why do you go to the bank to take this money out of the bank, and then you go back to the bank to deposit this money back? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Well, for me, it makes perfect sense because how it works for me is when I get my paycheck, I get direct deposit. If I want to go out to eat somewhere, if I want to go spend money somewhere, I'm going to be short. So say I don't take that money out for rent. If I go spend $300 doing grocery shopping, which that would never happen, but an example, right? So I go grocery shopping and I spend a lot of money. And then I'm like, oh, the rent is due. Oh, I'm short. And then I have no extra money anywhere. So if I take the money out and set it aside for rent or the National Grid or the internet each and every week, if I go set that aside, then I can worry about everything else and spend money wherever else I need to because I already have the rent money out. So that's that. Anyway, so everything's stuffed, but you're wondering where this dollar is from. Well, give me just a moment and we'll explain. So for the rest of this binder, I have car insurance, car payment, groceries, subscriptions, and then I have holiday, birthday, which these won't be here long term. This binder is going to be my bills binder. So it will have the rent, the National Grid, the internet, the car insurance, and the car payment, and then subscriptions right here. So this is kind of out of order, but as we move along, it will be in order shortly. I don't have car payments until probably the end of the month, until I know how much, because I got into a car accident on 9/11, my car got totaled, all that. So we're in the process of figuring out how much money I ought to pay left. So now let's talk about this. So you're wondering why I have this extra dollar bill. From that paycheck, I'm gonna save $1. Woohoo, $1. But I have this whole entire envelope full of a singular 5 and all ones. And this envelope is really full. So I have a new binder. I just got this literally yesterday, the 13th of October. And it has a lot of savings challenges. It has 5 right now, but we're mainly focusing on 2. So the next video that you'll see, I'll go over this beautiful new binder, tell you where I got it from, a little bit about it, and then we're going to divvy up this money. So I thank you for watching. Stay tuned for this next video on the savings challenges. I plan on filming it right after this video, and we're going to go from there and get budgeting back on track. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.